ערב שבת קודש, פרשת נוח, תשפ"ג. The shiur today will be לעילוי נשמתה הטהורה של מרת לאה בת וירג'ני מהדב, עליה השלום, רוח השם תניחנה בגן עדן, אמן. This week's parasha we read about the flood that Borei Olam brought to the world because the world was corrupt at that time. And says the pasuk, even domestic animals, beasts and birds had relations with those which were not their species. And therefore, Borei Olam decided to destroy the world. Borei Olam said to Noach to build an ark, and all the animals came to Noach's ark. Which animals came? Says the Gemara in Masechet Sanhedrin in Daf Kufchet Amud Bet, and is being brought by Rashi, animals that remained pure, that they did not sin. All these animals went with their species. And the pasuk even says that the ark accepted only these animals that remained pure and did not sin. And we have to understand, how can it be that animals will go not with their species? A man has Yetzer Tov and has Yetzer Hara. Yetzer Hara can push him to go not with his species. This is written in the Torah. But animals, they don't have Yetzer Hara. So how come they sinned? How come they went not with their species? Explained Baal Bet HaLevi that the animals were influenced by man. It means since man sinned at that time and they went not with their species, the atmosphere in the world, the air in the world was full with this sin. And therefore, the animals, they also smelled the air of the world. And this brought them to sin. And he says, we learn from here that even somebody who is far away from such a sin, but he is in an atmosphere of sin, the sin catches him. And he starts to sin as people sin. In the time of the Mabul, close to the end, Noach sent the raven and he sent the dove to see what's going on in the world. The raven didn't have the merit to bring the good news to the world, that there is a new world now. Who had the merit to bring the good news to the world? The dove. The question is, why the raven didn't have the merit and the dove had this merit? Another question, when the dove came back to Noah's ark, she brought with her a leaf of a tree, a leaf of olive tree. And the question is, why Borei Olam caused that the dove will bring with her a leaf of olive tree? The answer to this is, to both questions. Noah brought to the Teiva only pure animals, that no avera was done among them. The ark was not only a place to be saved from the flood. The ark was also a place of purity. The pasuk says, "Kinim ta'aseh et ha'teiva." Kinim is little rooms, but in the Mishnah, the word kinim means a nest. And the person who had leprosy, when he is bringing, he has to bring a korban when he purifies himself. And he brings a can of birds. So learns from here the Midrash that the place of the Teiva was a place of purity. Therefore, Borei Olam gave a rule to Noah. No relations in the Teiva, in order to purify the sin of the world at that time. And therefore, the pasuk says that who came to the Teiva? Noah, his children, and his wife. The pasuk separated Noah from his wife in order to show that there was a separation in the Teiva. Noah sent the raven to see what's going on. And the pasuk says, "Vayetze, vayeshalach et haorev, vayetze yatso vashov." He sent out the raven, and it kept going and returning until the drying of the waters. Explains Rashi why he was going out and coming back all the time. Says Rashi that the raven didn't go on its mission, for it was suspicions with regard to its mate. The raven suspected Noah about his wife. In other words, the raven was in the Teiva, but still his mind was not in the purity of the Teiva. His mind was with the world before the flood. And he sinned also in the Teiva. He didn't listen to the rule of Borei Olam of no relations in the Teiva. Because of this, since the raven had the mind of the previous corrupt world, he didn't have the merit to come and to bring the good news to the world. The dove is different. The dove is a symbol of purity. The Midrash says in Shir HaShirim that the dove, she is going only with her husband. She doesn't go with another. After she knew her mate, she goes only with him. She doesn't go with someone else. And when her husband dies, she remains a widow all her life. The dove is a symbol of purity. Because of this, the dove had the merit to bring to the world, to bring to Noach the news that there is a new world, and therefore Borei Olam also caused that she will bring with her a leaf of an olive tree, because the olive tree has also a special characteristic, close to the characteristic of the dove. The same thing that the dove is faithful for her husband, the same thing is the olive tree. On the pasuk, Banecha kishtile zeitim saviv l'shulchanecha. And David HaMelech blesses the father that his children will be like olive trees. Asks the Yerushalmi, why olive trees? Why not? Why Noach didn't? Why the pasuk didn't say? David HaMelech didn't bless the father that his children, that the children of the father will be like etrogim, like good fruits. Olives are bitter. Explains the Yerushalmi that olive tree cannot be grafted. In Dora Mabul, saying the Mefarshim, there was a mixture of everything, not only men with not their species, but also animals not with their species, and also trees not with their species. They used to graft all kinds of trees, and the olive tree you cannot graft. Therefore, the Borei Olam caused that the dove will bring with her a leaf of an olive tree, that he is also pure, in order to show that there is a new pure world from now on. I want to wish everyone a Shabbat Shalom, and in Hashem we will meet next week. Shabbat Shalom.